We got Star Parker, founder and president of the Center for Urban Renewal and Education, joining us. Good morning to you, Star.
Good morning.
Hi. Hey.
Hey, you know, when you come on, we talk about all sorts of things. Want to talk about what's going on down in the great state of Alabama. They just replaced the work requirements on food stamps. And as it turns out, in 13 counties in Alabama, the number of people on food stamps went down 85%.
Wow.
Why is that, do you think?
Because red laws work. This is one of the differences between red states and blue states. When you have people in leadership that believe and are confident that people can be responsible with their choices, they make laws that then they encourage them to be responsible. So when the work requirement came that said in order for you to continue to get food stamps, if you are an able-bodied person with no dependents, you should go to work. And they did, because they changed the law to say you must.
Do you think there were a number of people who were trying to scam the system?
I don't know if I'd call it scam. Now, there are those that do that, but it's like anything. If you can stay on vacation longer, you would. So what happens if you want to stay on a SNAP program, you will stay as long as you can until the law says you can't stay there anymore. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you want to get a lot of free food?
Yeah, they say about 44 million people are receiving SNAP benefits at a cost of $71 billion.
Yeah.
So it's significant.
Well, it's really large. It has grown significantly. Keep in mind that that was about $18 billion in the year 2000. So if you put it in perspective, this has grown tremendously because now 60% of Americans get more from government than they put in because government has been generous. That's one of the reasons we have new leadership in this country, including here in Washington, D.C., so that we can change policy so that people can recover their lives.
Star, we wanted to get your opinion since you're an expert. I know the Center for Urban Renewal and Education. I know you try to find solutions to fight poverty with your organization. So when Amazon Prime came out and said they're going to offer a discount to people that are on food stamps, is that helpful or is it hurtful?
I think what Amazon is trying to do is take advantage of that marketplace that we just talked about, that $71 billion. But we have to ask ourselves, whose money is it? It belongs to the taxpayers, and many of them are working really hard to pay for Amazon's Prime program out of their own pocket. I think that what we are looking forward to in this new administration is draining the swamp so that there are not these companies that keep coming in here and smooching off the government as well. Corporate welfare has to stop as well.
Well, you know, I feel sorry for the people that are on food stamps, so I thought at first, oh, this gives them a leg up, it helps them so they can buy groceries and things. But then I was wondering, is it going to encourage them to spend more money and to shop more and spend taxpayer dollars on things they probably don't even need?
Well, the first question you have to ask yourself is, okay, Amazon is online, so how do they go online? They must have a computer and or a way to go online, so why are they on food stamps?
Yeah. Right. Meanwhile, let's talk about what the NFL is doing. We know that last year the single most damaging thing, according to the sports fan, was when Colin Kaepernick decided to take a knee. And sadly, it spread like wildfire all the way down to Pop Warner. They decided to take a knee during the national anthem. What Colin Kaepernick says, because the inequity in race in America and the way law enforcement disproportionately oppresses African Americans. When he did that, it not only made him unattractive to other teams because he's such a huge distraction, it got the attention of Black Lives Matter, who say this is a league that's pro-Trump, and because most of the owners are pro-Trump, I'm going to boycott, and I want you to boycott. In fact, here's the quote. I won't be watching the NFL this year. I can, in good conscience, support this league with many of its pro-Trump owners as it blacklists my friend and brother Colin Kaepernick for taking a silent, peaceful stance against injustice and police brutality in America. Your reaction?
Well, this is football. It is not a political debate, and they probably don't want the drama, so they are picking best players for those that want to watch NFL. You know, the beautiful thing about a free society is you do get to boycott. You don't have to watch whatever you don't want to watch. You don't have to travel wherever you don't want to travel. You don't have to buy product. You're not forced to do these things. Right. But boycott can be beautiful. However, that said, what we cannot allow to happen is ourselves to reduce to mob rule, which is what Black Lives Matter is all about. Mob rule. No, we battle in the voting booth in a free society. We battled in the voting booth. Donald Trump won. The left has to get over it. What we're going to do is have another election come soon, so we're not going to have a resistance summer and start burning things down and destroying this capitalistic society because one person thinks we should. Black Lives Matter needs to just get off of the political stage and go about their business lives and then get out to the polls the next time if they really want Democrats in control.
And for the record, Kaepernick has has not been banned. Any owner can sign him at any moment.
That's exactly right. They want the best players. They don't want political players. They want football players.
And they don't like distractions, and that's part of the reason because Tim Tebow gets so much publicity. A lot of people said, you know what, he's probably worthy of our team, but we don't want the distraction of the locker room. So owners made a decision. And now the same thing here with Kaepernick.
Ultimately, they love stars, and we do too. Star Parker, thank you very much for
Her mama named her appropriately. You are a star. Thank you so much for being with us, Star Parker.
There you go.